Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. In this video, we're going to talk about AWS Mace. Now, what is AWS Mace? AWS Mace is a data security service that uses machine learning to discover, classify, and protect sensitive data stored in S3. So now this is an exclusive service on S3. So this Mace is going to do the data protection on S3. It helps ensure that the sensitive information like personal identifiable information is stored securely. So this is very important that you should understand that it is only for S3 and it is using personal information protection and as well as like identifiable information. Now, what is personal identifiable information? Like social security number, use the name of the person, the address, and all these important information in terms of user payment information. It's going to be all about your credit card information, your expiry information, your it could be any of those user information, payment information about that. So this personal information could also be about your passport numbers, your social security number, and then all kind of local identity numbers over here. Okay, so that's pretty much what Mace protects you. Now, when you hear the word Mace, right? So all I think about is the maze where in which people try to find the right way to get to the exit, right? So that's the maze I remember. So try to relate that with S3. I know that there's no relationship with the name and the S3 service, but you gotta do it. So Mace is going to be the service for the security, and it's gonna be for just for your S3. So just try to relate Mace and S3. I know it's a difficult job, but you have to do it. And when you do that, it's gonna be very helpful for you. So let's talk about one real-time example which has happened with me when I was using sensitive customer data, including credit card details and social security numbers in Amazon S3. So normally what we do is like we take this data, we put it on a storage. EBS is not effective storage, but S3 is very effective storage. So we have put it on S3. Now we have used the Mace scan for the first time and on the S3 bucket, and there was just too many alerts coming in about the exposure of incorrect permissions which was given. So though it is internal, we were like able to understand and we were able to rectify that. But it is you have to remember if it's internet facing and doesn't have the proper permission or incorrect permission, it's gonna be a big issue for us because these customer data is the top priority for us as a banking company. You cannot be in a position to lose this data. So if there is a ransom attack, the bank will pay any amount to get that customer data confidentially. If someone is able to breach a bank, get the personal data, they will be paid as they ask because according to the GDPR, HIPAA, the customer data comes first, and you can lose your banking license or finance license if your data is exposed. So that's the reason why they want to keep it silent and do all the things in the background and get it all sorted because the customer data comes first. So the feature of this particular AWS Mace is that it has data classification, automatically discovers and classifies sensitive data like PII, which is personal identifiable information, and financial records. And then the next one is like integrating with S3. So continuously monitoring S3 buckets for sensitive data exposure. And then you have automated alerts, which sends alerts in the sensitive data. Now, just thinking about this personal data, I just remember a story 2 years back. I think a year back, I don't know. It's about Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, there's a casino called MGM. MGM is a like big resort and casino, and they actually went through a cyber attack. I think last year, yeah, they went through a cyber attack, and the information was leaked. So they paid a huge amount for the hackers to get back that data not being exposed it outside. So You understand that, right? It's a casino and people gamble there, and there's a lot of record about how people gamble and what kind of money they spend on it. So this kind of information is where you need to be very, very careful about, and you cannot have these information exposed. Now, getting back to the track, so it's going to be about the key benefits over here. So we have two key benefits, which is a compliance assistance, where we help meet data privacy regulations by ensuring sensitive data is properly managed, and automated monitoring for continuously scanning and classifying sensitive data, reducing the manual effort. So Mace, remember the MGM grant, and try to relate it with your S3 bucket. I'm just trying to give you all sort of clues to you to relate when you're in the exam and you may panic at the time. So these examples must be coming to your mind and helping you to understand and relate services together. So we're going to talk about a lot of service, and I'll try to make sure that I give you good examples around the world so that you can relate it to your existing service and try to make sense out of it. Thank you again for your time and patience. I'll see you on the next video.